Ta-da! Remember,
okay, where's the key?
Finger tight. And you want to put a little bit of sealant in your keyway when you reinstall the new one, like that, to keep that keyway from leaking. And right there, that's where the old one was rubbing on the timing case. You can see it is cutting down into there like a 1/16 of an inch already. That's why when it starts, you don't want to keep driving. Then with an assortment of bolts and nuts and spacers and sockets and different stuff on the thing, you can crank that back in there. But stop before it hits the timing cover. Yes, and here's why you need this stupid 40mm wrench.
Put that fan on after you put the radiator in?
No.
Put the radiator in it.
No. The fan's got to go on. The shroud goes over. The radiator slips in. The shroud goes forward. See, here's the deal. Without this special wrench, and it has to be exactly that thick. If it's any thicker, it won't go in there. It's got to go between all those bolts to get that off. So yeah, my advice is don't even try working on anything on the front of your truck unless you got that 40mm wrench. Then once you get that, all your stuff back on there, you get your fan back on, and you come in here, you drop your shroud in, you slide that back on the back of the fan, then you drop your radiator in there. Alright, sorry I was all zoomed in there, but yeah, you got to kind of walk the radiator back and forth to get it around the AC lines on the top, and then the little air box line down here, so you got to back and forth rocking it. You get that down in there, and then we got to put these bolts back in here. Remember, finger tight, it's alright. So yeah, you get all your bolts and hoses and stuff back in there. Now them hoses do have to be a little tighter than just finger tight, because they hold pressure. And then yeah, to get your bucket and a little funnel on there and throw all your wonderful Gatorade back in there. You do want to run antifreeze in your engine, especially if it's an older engine, because that's going to keep your water pump from blowing, and it's going to keep your freeze plugs from blowing. So there you are. That's all there is to it. Oh, it does run. It's got a pretty loud tick now. Let's see. Oh, that's not so bad.